Take number 4. Yes, it took me 4 tries. 4 tries. Hi people, if you're new to this channel, welcome. My name is Z and I run this YouTube channel. But if you're not new to me specifically, you might have seen me on Instagram or Twitter under the handle Madly Beauty. And if you've been a long time follower of me, you have seen me under the names Colors by Forever and then Madly Colorful and then Madly Beauty, which is my current Instagram handle. I will link everything down in the description box below. This is my very first YouTube video. It took me forever to actually film this first YouTube video because quarantine, COVID-19, graduation, school, life. Before I start and get into the whole letting you guys know what I plan to do with this channel, I want to apologize for the really shitty audio quality in my videos. Lighting wise and video quality wise, I don't think it'll be that bad because I am using natural lighting. The background you see behind me is literally what my setup looks like. Just that I have a phone with a tripod, and yes, I'm using my phone to film because I have no camera and I'm a broke, freshly graduated college student. So, plus this room that I'm filming in, this room is the room in the house that's closest to the road that runs by my house that leads up to the expressway. So a lot of traffic passes by my room and you will get that occasional rude person with the really loud motorcycle. Also, you might hear a lot of background noise in terms of the noise that's going on in my house because my door is not soundproof, plus it has a hole in it that's just covered with plastic board. So yeah, forgive me for the really horrible audio. Now let's get into the video. So the main point of me creating a YouTube channel, I actually didn't think of this question. My good friend from university, Sophia, she actually was the one that asked me this question and I wanted to answer it, and so that you guys, people who are watching my YouTube channel, also know the reason why I wanted to make a YouTube channel. She was asking, Sophia by the way, was asking why all of a sudden did you want to make a YouTube channel? And my answer is that I've always wanted to since I was 18, so that's about 5 years already. I've always wanted to make a YouTube channel. The reason why I didn't make one at 18 and didn't take a leap of faith is because I was someone who's very brutally honest and with strong opinions, and on top of that, I tend to say the wrong things at the wrong time. Whatever I say may be useful, but it's said at the wrong time. It gives the wrong impression and yada yada yada. So I got into a lot of trouble growing up with the things that I say. Even though they were true, they were not appropriate for the situation, or they're just uncalled for. So I didn't want to put myself on the internet saying things that could get me in trouble and have it permanent, you know. So I held back and I went through life and I learned and I'm still learning. I will still say the wrong things at the wrong time. My tagline on Twitter is I have a lot of opinions but not a lot of guts. Yeah, so that's one thing. And then what I plan to do with this channel, okay, let me just get into my skincare. This is supposed to be a get ready with me style because I'm trying to go out, so hence why I'm dressed. So yeah, let me just get into my skincare. I've already washed my face, put in my contact lenses. The contact lenses I'm wearing today will be linked down below. They are the Idol lenses in Seattle 2 Blue. Though I would say for those of you who have dry sensitive eyes, dry sensitive eyes in the sense of you need eye drops, you need contact lenses that are specifically silicone hydrogel and with high water content. These contact lenses will not do it for you. For me, the reason why I'm wearing it is because I have prepped my eyes with eye drops the last couple of days, and I did put in eye drops before putting in these contacts. I will continue to use eye drops throughout wearing these contact lenses, and the max I will wear these contact lenses is 6 hours. Yeah, just do as I say, not as I do. For anyone with dry sensitive eyes, this might not work for you. Just saying. Okay, now moving on into my skincare and the whole point of this YouTube channel. First of all, I'm using the Revolution Skincare 2.5 Glycolic Acid Tonic. As you can see, I'm really almost out of it. The point of my channel, so basically the reason why I've always wanted to open a YouTube channel is because I really like makeup. It was something that I think I've always liked, but I had this image of myself growing up because I was not a very feminine or girly, very much so tomboyish, very much so strongly opinionated, very outgoing, very loud, So like that didn't really tie into the whole image of being a girl. So I was very like against makeup because of the fact that I did not fit into the conventional idea of what was feminine or what was girly. So yeah, but I've always like makeup, always been like into like artsy stuff. Not that I'm very good at it, just saying. And then as I got older and I started to accept that yeah, I am this like duality kind of person where I am both really outgoing, really noisy, despite being an introvert. Fun fact, I'm an introvert. Despite being really outgoing, despite being really like tomboyish, I can also like makeup, I can also like beauty. So I wanted to find people who are the same, who share the same like sentiments as me. Oh my god, my hijab is going everywhere because I'm trying to apply skincare with it on. And also my group of friends, they weren't into makeup as much as I am. Like yeah, they like expensive makeup, they like good quality, high quality stuff. But for me, all makeup is good makeup, and like if I can find something that is half the price of a Charlotte Tilbury eyeshadow palette, why not? That's really like the biggest thing that's gonna be about my YouTube channel. Mostly beauty, makeup and skincare kind of thing. So next item I'm gonna use is the Ordinary Niacinamide 10% and Zinc 1% serum. This is like a pore serum kind of thing. Another thing that I wanted to do in my YouTube channel is also travel. So what was like my plan for this year was that I was actually planning since last year my grad trip to Korea. I was planning to vlog the entire thing, like before we went, how we planned it, because I was planning to go with my best friend if she will ever appear on this channel. I've known her since I was like 7, but we didn't become friends until like we were 11 years old. So I've known her for a very, 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 very long time. So yeah, we grew up together, we went through life together, and I was like, okay, another big milestone is to go on a grad trip with her. And we are both K-pop fans, which is another thing that I will touch on later. We are both K-pop fans, and like it's been a long time coming. We've been wanting to go to Korea since we're like what, we were 15. So it was like a huge milestone for us, and I already had like a whole like 16-page Google Doc that like planned our whole trip, what we were gonna do, things that we didn't think of, and things like that. I wanted to do a whole series on that, and I still will, but maybe not so soon. So yeah, I wanted to do a whole travel series vlog for people like me who don't get to travel by themselves very often, and like to prepare other people who are also going on their first trip without family, without any help, just by themselves with their friends. How to plan for it, what things to look out for, what you might miss out, and things like that. Alright, so travel. From the third point onwards is kind of like minor things. So like things like coffee, I really, 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 really like coffee. Problem is that I am a broke ass girl. I'm a broke person, constantly broke. So like, yeah, I just need to figure out. I'll just share with you what's my coffee of the moment and stuff like that. So yeah, coffee. I really, really like coffee. Apart from that, what else? What else? Apart from that is also K-pop, as I've mentioned just now. So let me just move on my skincare before I get too caught up. So the next thing I'm gonna use is the Innisfree Green Tea Seed Eye Cream. I'm only gonna use like a really small amount because I want it to like sink in completely and not like grease up my under eyes, because I am gonna wear a bit of makeup in a bit. So I want it to really sink in. So K-pop, me specifically, I've been a K-pop fan since I was 14. So my first group being SHINee. It was around the time after Hello Baby. So Hello Baby was in 2010, and they came to literally my mall. If you watch SHINee's Hello Baby, it's in that mall. That is the mall that I live close by. Because when SHINee came to that mall, I was 13. I was like,
oh my god, what the hell? Like, you're crazy.
Showers were lining up and camping outside of the mall near my house for that fan meet. And I was just like,
oh my god, you guys are nuts.
And then a year later, literally a year later, I became a K-pop fan. And I was never like an extreme K-pop fan. I never had like dedicated fan accounts. I never like ran out and bought everything. In the first few years of me being a K-pop fan, obviously like I kept up to date with all the activities, I kept up to date with all the comebacks, interviews, variety shows, dramas, the whole thing. It's been like closing in on 10 years actually since I've been a K-pop fan, and life, oh my god, life has been really like has whooped my ass over the last 10 years. So like I've graduated more into like being a casual fan. Like I still keep up to date with comebacks. I don't have a like ultimate group, as the kiddos would say. No, I don't have an ultimate group. I don't have like an ultimate bias anymore. I rotate groups and I rotate bias, like main biases, not pretty often, but every couple of months or maybe every few years, that kind of thing. My previous bias used to be GOT7's Mark Twan for like since I think 2015 all the way until about 2017, so 2 years. And then life happened, which is university. Oh, by the way, what I just smacked all over my face is the Neutrogena Hydro Boost Water Gel Moisturizer. I really like this because I have combo like normal to oily skin, and like cream based moisturizers are just too heavy for my skin. So yeah, back to the point. Yeah, Mark Twan was like my like ultimate bias for like about 2.5 years, 2 years, around there. I was also really into BTS since they debuted. Like I've really been into them since they debuted, but I stopped like being really into them around Fake Love era. Like I found that Fake Love era, like their B-side tracks were great, like amazing, but Fake Love was just what, who, why? Like I didn't understand why they came out with Fake Love. Their music now is still great, like I still really like their music, but I'm just not as invested in the group as when I first was when they debuted. I was the only ARMY in my group of friends. Like everyone else was like an Agase. Well, I was the ARMY, and I felt so sad because no one liked BTS. And like I was like,
okay, fine, whatever.
And then after a few 5 years? Yeah, around 2018 was the time I like kind of like moved on from BTS. So yeah, now currently my current like favorite group, and I've followed them for a very long time as well, is NCT. So I remember I was in my senior year of high school when NCT debuted with The Seventh Sense. The first time I listened to The Seventh Sense, I was just like, I'm not so sure. And then by the second time I was like, yes, I live for the song. The song is so sexy, especially when Doyoung goes like,
we'll take it slow, baby, baby, we'll take it slow now.
That, oh my god, yes. And Doyoung, since then, it's been how long? It's been 4 years since then. He has definitely like glowed up. Boy has glowed up, so yeah. But he's not my NCT bias. My first NCT bias was probably like Lucas when he came out in Boss, like NCTU's Boss. I was like really into Lucas for like a good month, and then I was like,
Okay, I'm over him.
nah. Currently for the last I think four-ish months, my current NCT bias is NCT's Johnny. So Johnny. Yeah, I guess the main reason being like the things that we like are similar, aka coffee, aka photography, aka vlogging, which is what I'm doing right now. So yeah, and plus I find that he's a really chill guy. I can see myself being friends with this guy. So yeah, NCT Johnny. Plus I think he's really like thoughtful as well. I don't know if you guys have seen that video where he basically told a fan that if she didn't understand Taeyong and Doyoung, to tap his back and he'll help her out. And then Doyoung went, oh, 멋있는데? You're so cool. And then the fan went,
oh my god, reliable man. Oh.
If they say something that you don't understand, just tap my back.
오, 멋있는데.
Stop it.
reliable man. Yeah, that was so cute. That was really very cute. So yeah, that's the aim of my YouTube channel. I'm almost done with my skincare. I'm just left with a sunscreen. My sunscreen being the Face Shop Eco Natural Sun No Shine Hydrating Sun Cream. The reason why I'm using this, backstory about this particular sunscreen, is that at the time when I bought this, GOT7 was endorsing the Face Shop, and the person who was advertising this particular product or like taking photos with this particular product was Youngjae, and I was like more an Agassi than an ARMY at that point. So I was like, You know what? Why don't I support it? I probably have an Instagram video about me buying this. You can find it on my Instagram TV at Manly Beauty, linked down below. So like, yeah, you guys can go and see that. So let me just try to blend in this freaking like without getting it all over my hijab cloth and stuff. So that's the only thing I hate about like filming these YouTube videos, is getting makeup and like skincare all up in my hijab cloth. Because the reason why is because today I'm not wearing a turtleneck and like you can see my chest and everything, so I wanted to like just cover up a little bit more. So yeah, I did not blend it enough into my forehead, so we'll just bring it back. Have I covered everything? I think that's about everything. So basically, yeah, mostly makeup, beauty, skincare, stuff like that, and then travel videos and K-pop and coffee. Basically that's it. How do I end out this video? I still have to do my makeup, so I guess I will come back once my makeup is done. I'll do that. I'll see you guys in a bit. And I'm back with my makeup all done. So just a brief rundown, even though I'm going to link all the makeup in the description box. Just a brief rundown of what I used. So for my brows, I used the Etude House Drawing Eyebrow in dark brown. This is like a really old cult favorite. Excuse the airplane noises because yeah, anyway, drawing eyebrow. And then I'm not wearing a full face of makeup. You might be wondering like, oh, she has no blush, no highlighter, no bronzer, no nothing, not even lipstick. I only have like makeup here, and the reason is because I have to wear a mask. I'm going out, I need to wear a mask. It's COVID-19, it's a pandemic, y'all. So yeah, anyway, moving on. So what was I talking about? Yes, concealer. I am using a mix of the Juvia's Place I Am Magic Concealer in J18 and the Maybelline Instant Age UI in Neutralizer, that really pale yellow shade. I just mixed everything in the bottle because J18 in the I Am Magic concealer is too dark for me. It's darker than my natural skin tone, so I just mixed the neutralizer in with this to get a shade that's more suited for my skin tone. So yeah, that's that. From there, I set it with a concoction of the Fenty Beauty loose setting powder and the luxury baking powder in Banana Light from Makeup Revolution. It's in this little container. Oh my god, I can't speak there. So yeah, that's that. For eyeshadow, I use the Revolution X Soph original eyeshadow palette. I broke it. This thing. Oh god. Anyway, I used this shade right here as well as this golden shade right here. Just two shades, both top and bottom. And then for eyeliner, I use the I Heart Revolution like multi-pen kind of thing. This is no longer on the website, so sorry guys. Any brown liner will do. I'm just using a brown liner. And then last but not least, for mascara, I'm using my holy grail. You can never find it anymore. That is the Essence All Eyes on Me Waterproof Multi-Effect Mascara. I've used this since I was 16 and I still love it. It's still my holy grail. I remember when I went to Switzerland, I was like, oh my god, they might have this. I literally bought out the entire display. There was like 5 left. I bought 4 of the 5. I didn't want to be that dick who finished everything. So I bought 4 of the 5 of the mascaras there, and yeah, so I'm still like only halfway through this tube. Thank god, and I still have two tubes more, I think, or is it one? Oh sorry, I only have one more tube. I only have one more tube. Oh no. Oh no. To close off, I wanted to put in 2 segments into each ending. I might like alternate it, or I might put both in one video. For this video, I'm only gonna include one of the 2 segments because I've already talked about one of the segments already, which is K-pop. So one segment I want to include as an ending card, as an outro, is Idol of the Moment segment. So K-pop Idol of the Moment segment is basically me talking about my K-pop idol at the moment and what I was interested in throughout the week, what I was like browsing about this particular idol. So I've already talked about NCT's Johnny earlier in the video, so we've already done. Now on to the second segment, which is music recommendations of the moment. So the reason why I wanted to include music recommendations is because I tend to get really stuck in the genres of music that I like. I personally like punk rock, I like K-pop obviously, and like I dabble in a lot of other things as well, but my main genre is mostly like punk rock, angsty rock, alternative, just rock in general. So I don't have a lot of happy vibes song, and I was inspired to make this segment because of NCT's Johnny's like Sunny Side Up DJ live that he did like, I think 2 weeks back, and I found quite a few happy vibe songs from his set list. So I wanted to recommend songs to you all so that you guys can recommend songs to me as well, what you think I might like. Today's song recommendation is Little Mix's Touch. I've been really into that song. I've liked that song since it came out, and currently is back on rotation on my Spotify, and I've been listening to it non-stop. So that's my song recommendation of the day, and yeah, I hope you guys like this video, my first ever YouTube video, and I hope you guys like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more ridiculous content from me. And yeah, I hope to see you guys in the next video. Bye guys!